And as the world observes World Sickle Cell Day, we take a look at the extraordinary life of a sickle cell survivor, Dorothy Amano-Buedu.
And the genetically transmitted blood disease continues to leave many disadvantaged and hopeless. But not in the case of Dorothy. She says sickle cell is not a death sentence.
It was 7 in the morning and Dorothy Amano-Buedu was up, preparing to meet a client. Dorothy owns the Elite Nursing Agency, a center that provides professional healthcare and childcare services on contract basis. She was only 5 years old when she first found out that she had a blood disorder, commonly known as sickle cell anemia.
I remember we lived in England when I was in primary school years, and I was in hospital a lot. And in fact, if you go through the family album, everywhere you see me missing meant I was in my second home, the hospital. So I was in a lot when I was growing up.
Dorothy inherited sickle cell through her parents' genotype, AS. She is the only child to have the disease. Sickle cell is caused by the inheritance of 2 abnormal hemoglobins, at least one of which is hemoglobin S. The red cells of sickle cell patients live for a couple of weeks instead of 3 months, as done by normal red cells. As a result, there is a shortage of blood and a rapid turnover of cells. Dorothy's mother, Emilia Amano-Buedu, says when she began noticing symptoms of sickle cell in her daughter, the knowledge of the disease was quite low.
That time, it was not so common. We didn't know much about it. But after the age of 5, she started showing the signs of serious illnesses and things like that. I must tell you, it's very stressful because you don't know what is happening the next day.
The sickle cell disease results in bodily pain, which makes active work unadvisable. Dorothy says her parents' desire was for her to own a shop, but she chose to be a nurse instead.
When I got better, the nurses used to dress me up and let me help pass water, so I felt like I was a nurse those days. And so that just made me think I was a nurse right from then. And I made sure I became a nurse. My parents were against it because they felt it would be too hard work.
Dorothy laments the moments of crisis are the most difficult for a sickle cell patient.
At midnight, I was in such bad crisis, and on that admission, they thought I wasn't going to make it. But I did make it, and again, my family was there every day to support me.
As Sickle Cell Day is observed, a health worker who is also a sickle cell patient with the Kagi Sickle Cell Foundation, Victoria Bampo, stressed the need to prioritize education and prevention of sickle cell anemia.